Hey, everyone. Hey. It's your girl, Precious Williams. And I am the proud host of the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show. I just wanted to come and personally thank each and every one of you all in my network who celebrated me tonight as I won the DreamWakers 2021 Speaker of the Year. I can't tell you what it's like to go to something virtual and to see your peeps and they're shouting you out and they're letting people know who you are and that they're here to support you. And I'm a black woman, y'all. I'm a full figure diva, plus size fashionista. And I thought about the children that I speak to. I've had 7 flash chats, and anytime they've ever called me, I've been on it. And why do I work with DreamWakers? Why do I dream awake? Is because there were people when I was coming up who took a special interest in me. Miss Addie B. Jackson, Mr. Brown, Miss Narcissus Bryant. There were so many teachers that looked out for me. There were so many people who were always in the background, who always made their presence known when I was in some dark times. And to know that there are so many young children who are in rural America, who are in the inner city, who have never seen someone succeed, who looks like them, who wasn't in sports and entertainment. They didn't see someone who did it in business or anything like that, or as doctors and lawyers. And when they come to these flash chats, they get to ask me any question that they want to ask. They get to ask about my background. They get to ask about what are my hopes and dreams. They ask about how was I able to make it without the support of my birth parents. What challenges did I go through? How can they make it through when things seem so dark and so bleak? And I honor each one of those questions because it means the world to me. Because I know I didn't get to ask those questions when I was younger because I was too embarrassed, and I didn't want to look poor, and I didn't want to look like I was struggling. And so tonight, when I turn on, got the hair did. Y'all know how we do. Thank you, Donette from Love Conquers All Salon. She keeps me stylish and styling and profiling. But even as I watched the other awardees, I was so honored with the Speaker of the Year last year introducing me. And I'm watching myself, accept my award. And as I listen to myself, y'all know I have a hard time listening to myself. But I was just listening, like all I could do was cry. Cause it's like, oh my God, this is me. This is me. This is for the children. Last week they didn't even have half of that raise, and tonight they raised over $50,000. And I want to thank you all personally. This isn't about me. It really is about these young people who are growing up in a pandemic and economic downturn and social unrest. They're at home. They may not have access to the internet, or is very spotty, or there's a lot of things that they're going through. And if they can touch someone and talk to someone, and I have no problem giving up my contact information to these young people, because they need to be able to touch someone who isn't a teacher, who isn't a parent, someone who went through those things. And it's not like sad stories, because not all of them have that. But being able to touch someone who went through to hell and back multiple times and kept rising like the phoenix, and knowing that God is real. So when I tell y'all from the bottom of my heart, I thank you all for donating and for, supporting me becoming Speaker of the Year. Y'all know 3 years ago, I couldn't imagine that. 3 years ago, I used to cry and look out the window and think, could I ever do it again? Could I do it better this time? Can I focus more on others and not myself? Can I let these kids know? And so, doing this for 2 years, even when I was struggling, y'all, it meant the world to me, because somebody has to be there for these kids. And DreamWakers is a wonderful program. So if you have it in your heart to want to become a speaker or volunteer with them and talk to these young people and talk to the schools and to give of your time and your money and your resources, please do. They are so worth it. And this is why I always thank the Bowery Mission Women's Center for instilling in me that I am more than my accomplishments. I think about my line sister, Janelle Lofton, my 13 HK, 13 HK01, and I'm 33 HK01. We're both from St. Louis. And then she said, I am enough, but you need to have people tell you you are enough. It's not something that you're going to know on your own. You're going to go through the fire. You're going to go through the battles and the journeys. I look over at my grandmother, and I shout out to my client, Tina Williams, who blew up my grandmother's picture, and it says always there. And I look at this picture every time I speak, every time I do a virtual, I see her, and she's like always there, like she was in the front row. A lot of kids don't have access to someone who's going to be in the front row, who's going to cheer them on, who's going to push them when everybody says they can't do it. And I'm blessed that I had my grandparents. My grandmother died 21 years ago. My grandfather died 17 years ago. One didn't see me graduate from college. One didn't see me graduate from law school. And I pray that these young people that we speak to, that DreamWakers works with, that they know that they have adults who care. And if they do want to go into sports and entertainment, that's cool. If you want to run a business, if you want to work with your hands, we're here for you. So I just wanted y'all to know from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate every dollar donated. I appreciate that y'all showed up and showed them that a Black girl from the inner city of St. Louis, Missouri has a network that will show up and show out and shout me out as well as you shout these young people out. I thank you so very much from the bottom of my heart. I'm going to go and look at my comments, but I just want you all to know winning Speaker of the Year is a big deal. It's a big deal, because there's so many DreamWaker speakers and volunteers and everything, and they chose me. And every time I speak, the teachers, the schools are always like, wow, like she goes all in, because I don't want to dial it in. I don't just speak for companies, corporations, nonprofits, and foundations. I speak to those who are struggling. I speak to those who need someone to tell them to keep going no matter what. And I thank you all for blessing these kids, because y'all, $50,000 may not sound like a lot, but it's a lot to DreamWakers to be able to put on these programs, to be able to virtually meet with these children in these schools and tell them you can do it. Reach out to us. We got resources, we got programs. So I thank you all. And again, I'm sorry, y'all. It's the Keeping It Real with the Killer Pitchmaster show. I'm your host, Precious Williams, proud founder and CEO of Perfect Pitches by Precious. I'm a 13-time national elevator pitch champion. And it feels good to breathe after 3 years. It feels good to breathe and have success. It feels good to breathe. And it feels good to be able to breathe and to, even if I have one tooth in my mouth, or that I'm speaking somewhere that people value what I say, and it's not based on what clothes I have on, it's not based on who I know, it's based on the fact that I have a talent and a skill set and ability, and that supersedes whether I'm overweight, underweight, tall, skinny, whatever. I'm so thankful for God giving me the gift of speech, and I hope that there are children who have someone in their lives who will encourage them, if they never become an influencer or a TikTok or a YouTuber, that they can still make it. So I thank you. And I'm going to go to my comments right now, y'all. Okay. Okay. Let me just see, y'all. All right. Let me just see. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, no, I was starting with the wrong one. Elizabeth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hold on. Let me just scroll this down, because sometimes I can't see. Okay. Elizabeth, congratulations. Thank you so much, Queen, for being here with me tonight. Anita, congratulations, Queen. You deserve this amazing. Thank you, Anita. I really appreciate it. This is a Taraji89, sis. I really admire your platform. Thank you for example. Thank you for being here, and I appreciate you. Cherie, y'all know it's her birthday. He say happy birthday to our Queen. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. And thank you, Queen, for even on your birthday for acknowledging me. I so appreciate you. Thank you. Greetings from Burrell Worldwide, Beverly Hills. You know what's up. Katina, congratulations. Thank you, Katina. Summer McAfee, congratulations. Thank you, Queen. Denisha, hey, beautiful. Hey, beautiful. Where money reside? Where money reside? Denisha, I love your lipstick. Thank you, Queen. You know what? So remember I was in Indianapolis? In one of our swag bags, I got this CoverGirl full spectrum called Knockout. So I wore it tonight because we knocked them out. You know, clap for the heavyweight champ. Hey. Thank you, Queen. Tandra, hey, beautiful Queen. Hey, beautiful Queen, right back at you. Stefan, thank you, Stefan. You know, we go from the way back, don't we? Cherie, You look amazing, Queen. Congratulations from Mother B. That's what I'm talking about. Mother B got me. You know, Mother B, Queen B, we doing that. Thank you, Cherie. And again, happy birthday, my queen. Denisha, that's my wheelhouse all day, Queen. Denisha, I go to schools and tell them how you can't let the dream stealer steal your dreams. You better not, girl. You know, we got to tell the kids that. And we also have to embody it too. If we don't talk about it, they'll think we all have this easy life. And as they go through the struggle, it's kind of like I'm 42 and I'm having conversations with women my age, and we're like, listen, mask off. Let's talk about it. Things did not always work. Things weren't linear in life. And you know what? Thank God that they weren't. Denisha, if you can give me the contact, I will definitely volunteer. Denisha, I'm gonna hit you up, okay? DreamWakers, I'm gonna hit you up, okay? Tandra, congratulations. Thank you, Tandra. And thank you so much for having me on the August edition of Tap In Magazine. You know, I have the whole thing right here in my living room, Queen. Yolanda. Hey, Coach. What's up, Queen? What's up, Yolanda? Let's see, Yolanda. We love you, Coach B. Thank you so much, Queen. Tangent, we got you. I got you too, Queen. Yolanda, congratulations. Thank you, Queen. Shella, my Queen Dame. What's up? Hey, Shella. Vegan Cupcake. Let me see who this is. Chloe is watching, sending love, and looking forward to our next mentor. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Can't wait. Okay, so let me just do this. Tell a party time. You rock. Thank you so much. As you all know, I didn't want to keep you all tonight, but I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. It is an honor to be Speaker of the Year. It is an honor for DreamWakers to bestow that upon me. It is an honor. I'll even tell you something that's something that's just as good. So y'all know I won the Savvy Ladies Inspiration of the Year 2020. Guess who won the 2021 Savvy Ladies Inspiration Award? My client, Grace Vander Cruz, who owns her own mergers and acquisitions firm. And I'm going to be spending time with her this weekend. And you see what happens when you're in networks, that when you rise to the occasion, people are watching. And so don't limit yourself to only one network. There's so many ways to skin a cat, y'all. I really want to thank Savvy Ladies because it was because of them that I was on a sailboat a week or two ago, and I was just saying, I was just talking to Fran, who used to be the former general counsel at KPMG, and I was telling her, well, I'm winning the DreamWakers 2021 Speaker of the Year. She said, how come you didn't tell us that? Put it on blast, whatever. And she put it on blast to her network, and they started donating. So y'all, when I tell y'all the network is real, put out what you're doing. It's not just people on this bragging tip. It ain't bragging if it's true. It's like it ain't tricking if it's true. Come on, like you got it. No, not that I know anything about tricking. I don't. But what I'm saying is, put it out so your network can celebrate you. My people from way back were there to watch me tonight and to watch with DreamWakers. That was a well done event. If I can say so myself, that was a well done event. An hour. How many of you have seen something happen that impactful in an hour? Thank you, DreamWakers. So I really want to thank you all. I really want you all to reach out to dreamwakers.org. I think that's what it is, dreamwakers.org, and check them out. See how you can volunteer. The kids just need to hear us and see us and know that we were there. And we don't have to have sob stories, so please don't believe that. They just want to know that there's someone who cares about them. So you can give it your time, your money, your resources. You can donate things. But when I tell you, I'm so appreciative to DreamWakers for making my dream come true. 3 years out of the darkest situation of my life, and I'm Speaker of the Year. And I want to thank that my speaking agent was there, and I really loved it. I really want to thank the teachers and the educators that showed up because they were sending things too. And I thank you all. So again, no sales, none of that tonight. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for showing young people that you can come from very little, or you can come from a lot. And if you have the right network, we'll be like NBA Youngboy, never broke again. And you will be able to call people when things go wrong. When I was going through my homeless battle, I didn't call out to my friends because I didn't know who to trust. I had gone through so much heartache that I didn't realize there were people who loved me and angels standing right before me. These young people need to know that we're right there with them. So when things go wrong, when they need someone to talk to, when they have a question, they can't ask their parents or whatever, who can they ask is going to give it to them real and raw, but at the same time with love and professionalism. So again, I thank you all. Let me just make sure that I address every comment, but I thank you all. Let me go back up here. Hold on just a second. Okay, hold on. Let me just go up here. Okay. Am I saying your name? Javelin? Congrats. Thank you so much, Javelin or Javelin. Please let me know the best way to say your name. Charter Workers. Hello from a fellow news org and podcasting company. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. Joe, send me a Zoom link. A Zoom link to what? I'm not sure what you want me to send you a Zoom to. Please let me know and I'll do that. Ashton, you have thank you last night for your advice. Thank you, Ashton. Glad to see you. Let's see. Joe, 29 truckers blocked on LinkedIn. Not good to see all of the censorship. I'm not sure what that means. Okay, Cherie, Burrell Worldwide Beverly Hills is sending you your crown. Oh, yeah. Oh, Tina, if you're watching, you already know what's about to go down. Cherie, look at what my client Tina sent me. A rose gold crown, a silver crown. Y'all want the smoke. Y'all want the smoke with my clients. My clients send me things because they love me and I get results and they always want me to always adjust my crown. If I'm feeling off, they're gonna send where that crown at. Oh, let me get on to it. D. Wilkins. Congratulations, brag a little girl. I'm gonna do it all day. You know how we do. I'm on my Kanye. D. Wilkins, hashtag impactful. You better believe it. Joe, hashtag censorship. Joe, hashtag love. So proud of you, Precious D. Thank you all so much. And again, you all have a wonderful night. Thank you all for blessing me and blessing DreamWakers with seeing that you can have a vast network and you can work for it. You can work hard so you can finally work smarter. Shout out to Renee Rengrofsky. Shout out to Lee Hayes. Shout out to hashtag ProfitCon21. Shout out to Sean Fair. Shout out to Dr. Rachel Ray Johnson. Shout out to all the people who've made such an impact in my life. Shout out to IMG. Shout out to Black Professionals Month. Shout out to Akaba, Jerome Hutchison, Denise Kegler. Shout out to the Dames, Megan Counter, Jen Koken, M. Shannon Hernandez, Shelly Diaz, Vanessa Shaw, Whitney Duff. Thank you all. Shout out to Enrich Her. Shout out to Digital Undivided. Shout out to Black Enterprise. Shout out to Forbes Magazine. Shout out to Ron Monet, hashtag Pen Legacy for Life, my book coach and publisher. Shout out to all of those who blessed me with opportunity. Shout out to Google, LinkedIn, Microsoft, ABC Universal, Intuit QuickBook, Federal Reserve Bank, George Washington University, Spelman College, Morehouse College. Thank you all for showing me love and building me up to be the speaker of the year, to provide me with opportunities to be able to speak to the world. Thank you all. Thank you to Mike McAllowitz. Thank you to Profit First. Thank you to all the people who have blessed me. Thank you to Tilcia Toledo. Thank you to James F. Thompson. Thank you to Tom Neal at Alliance Bernstein. Thank you to Macy Falatis for I Look Like an Investor. There's so many people I can thank, but I want y'all to see how vast the network really is, because these people have all blessed me in ways that you will never know. I want to thank people who booked me years ago, to the people now. Shout out to Shark Tank. Shout out to CNN, MSNBC. Shout out to Leap, the movie, and the producers behind Leap. Shout out to all the people who put me on podcasts. Ramon Ray. I thank you all. Thank you, Black Speakers Network, Quinn Conyers, Brian Olds. Shout out to Dr. Cheryl Wood. Shout out to all these wonderful people who were in my life. Thank you all for blessing me. Shout out to all my friends who never let me forget who I was. Shout out to Precious Frazier. Shout out to Regina Robinson. Shout out to, I could go on all day, but I just want to thank you all for loving me. Shout out to Tina Williams. Shout out to Marianne Maboni. Shout out to Sarah Palmer. Shout out to Sarah Zambruto. Shout out to so many people. But I just want you all to know from the bottom of my heart, we went from the bottom to the top, and we still gonna keep going because we all the way up. Love, love, love you all. And so let me just make sure I acknowledge everyone. Okay. Tina, I'm on Facebook watching. You know I love you, Tina. Let's go. I love you for life, all day, every day. Joe, go live, tell your stories. info.winnews.com. Good luck, all. I love you all. Mwah. If you got something out of watching the DreamWakers event, please flood Please flood the internet and social media with what you learned from DreamWakers. Please let them know that you care and that you had a great time tonight. You want to volunteer, you want to help. I'm telling y'all made a believer out of DreamWakers tonight. A Black girl from St. Louis, Missouri could become Speaker of the Year for a prestigious organization that helps young people, rural and inner city young people, to be actually become when they can finally see it done. I thank you all. Shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to Beyonce. Shout out to all the people who came before her. I'm so thankful to Michael Jackson. I'm so thankful to all the people. I love you from the bottom of my heart, and make sure I got everybody. There go my girl, Alunwa. I love you, Alunwa. That's one of my clients. I love you all. Mwah. Bye.